Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu friends, welcome back to Football Gupshup live watch along. It's Nottingham Forest against Arsenal. The kickoff has begun. The match has begun right now, and I'll be putting on the timer for you guys so that you guys are aware what time is it right now. And I'm going to go through the team lineups as well. Let me put on the timer for you so that you guys are aware who is playing who. And Nottingham Forest are playing in the red and white, whereas Arsenal are playing in the yellow and black. Smith Rowe, who is getting a start today after a long spell outside of these first 11. And let me put on the team lineup so that you guys are aware who is playing for Arsenal as well as Nottingham. There are other Premier League games taking place right now alongside this game. And right now, it's Nottingham Forest who've got the ball, trying to push forward. And there it is. That is the Arsenal lineup over there. Let me put out a poll as well. Who are you supporting, guys? Please do let me know who are you supporting. And I'll be telling you every single thing which will be happening on the pitch. So let me put on this poll over here so that you guys can give on your opinion by giving in your votes, as we would want to know who are you supporting today. Is it Nottingham Forest or is it Arsenal? Right now, it is Arsenal with the ball. Declan Rice passing it to Gabriel. Gabriel right now giving it back to Declan Rice, who is apparently orchestrating the play from the middle. Once again, Odegaard in towards Saka. Saka right now giving it to Zinchenko. Zinchenko passing it to Gabriel Jesus. And he's on the left hand side of the pitch. Once again, trying to go into the central area, trying to find Saka. Saka gives it to Jesus. Once again, Nottingham Forest trying to defend in from the deep. Zinchenko back to Gabriel. Gabriel forced to push that ball back to Saliba. Right now, the team lineup for Nottingham Forest, it's Turner in goal, Montiel, Omam Bidele, I'm sorry with the pronunciation if I've said it out wrong, Murillo, Tofolo, Mangala, Danilo, Williams, Gibbs White, Dominguez, who is in a pretty good hot form, as well as Chris Wood, who is apparently leading the line. And once again, Gabriel to Gabriel Jesus, passing it to Gabriel, Smith Rowe making himself available. Now Saliba once again with the ball, trying to move it forward. So let's see what's going to happen, guys. Keep on giving your votes in. There is a poll running. Who are you supporting? Is it Arsenal? Is it Nottingham Forest? Please do let us know through your voting. So it'll be really nice, guys. Please drop a like as well, and please do subscribe to Football Gupshup. We are really trying our best to grow the channel on YouTube platform. There is a cross coming in. Once again, Gabriel Jesus trying to control the ball right at the edge of the box. Goes inside. Once again, staying strong. Trying to find Emil Smith Rowe. But once again, Nottingham Forest trying to play that ball away. Chris Wood right now being fouled by Odegaard, and he wins a free kick. So Nottingham Forest trying to sustain this pressure from Arsenal, who would really want to get ahead. So we're going to go through the Arsenal team lineup as well. It's Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko. Then you got Rice, Odegaard, Smith Rowe, Saka, Jesus, and Martinelli. Right now, Nottingham Forest trying to keep the ball, trying to keep hold of the possession. Once again, they are being forced back by Arsenal because they're pressing so high. Once again, Declan Rice putting Nottingham Forest in under pressure. Smith Rowe unable to get to the ball. It will be a goal kick for Nottingham Forest. We'll be also giving you the updates for the other games which are taking place in the moment. It'll start in around, I think, next 10 minutes. Fulham against Everton. Then it'll be Luton Town against Brighton in the same time. Then what will happen is after a while we'll have Crystal Palace, Sheffield United, and then Aston Villa and Newcastle United will begin. So I'm going to give you the team lineups for Fulham, Everton, Luton, and Brighton as well right now, so that you guys, if you are looking for that game as well, we'll be able to let you know who is playing who in that game. Right now, it is Nottingham Forest trying to pass that ball back to the defense. Press coming in from Arsenal, the likes of Odegaard, the likes of Smith Rowe, the likes of Martinelli, trying to pressurize Nottingham Forest backline over there. Once again, Turner trying to push that ball forward towards Montiel. And right now, it is Gibbs White controlling the ball quite good over there. And now Dominguez takes that ball forward, plays that ball beautifully into Chris Wood's path, unable to control over there. Now Arsenal have retaken the possession. Saka is also defending in deep over there. Raya giving it to Gabriel. Gabriel trying to find somebody on that left hand side. Martinelli drops in deep once more. High press coming in from Nottingham Forest this time. Once again, ball being pushed forward. Gabriel Jesus trying to control the ball, but has been unable to do so. So Nottingham Forest have got the ball over there. So let's see what's going to happen. Let me give you the information for the other games which are going to take place, the team lineups. We have got Aston Villa against Newcastle United as well. Uh, let me give you the information for those lineups which has been announced, and I'll be giving you the updates as well for those games as well. Let me see. Have we got Newcastle? Right, there it is. And guys, please do subscribe to Football Gupshup. It will be very nice if you guys can please subscribe to Football Gupshup. We are really trying our best to grow this channel on YouTube platform. So please, guys, do subscribe. If you have interest in Football Manager, currently we are doing Everton series with Football Manager 24, and you can see that in the video section. There is a playlist. You can go and have a look for those Everton Football Manager series. Right now, Nottingham Forest have got the ball, trying to put some pressure on Arsenal. They are trying to pass the ball around. They are trying to keep hold of the ball, trying to keep the possession. Now Arsenal have gone back into their own half, trying to defend in. Once again, Chris Wood dropping in deep. It is Nottingham Forest with the ball. Let's see what can they do. Trying to keep hold of the ball. Once again, ball comes in from deep. It is White who is trying to push that ball forward. It is Saka right now. Let's see what can he do. Trying to go for a counter attack. Right now he's running on the right hand side. Let's see if he can do something. Finds Odegaard. Odegaard once again giving it to Zinchenko. Zinchenko right now on the ball. Passing it onto the left hand side towards Martinelli. Martinelli right now trying to go near the edge of the box. Finds Zinchenko. Zinchenko once again putting a cross in. And right now it is Nottingham Forest who are trying to play that ball away. Ball coming in once again. It is Gabriel. Let's see what can he do. It's going to make things quite interesting. So let's see what's going to happen here. Right now it is Saliba on the ball, and he is trying to push that ball forward. It is Saka right now giving it to White. White playing the ball into Gabriel Jesus, back to White. White once again into Gabriel Jesus, unable to go forward over there, forced to push that ball back. It is Saliba once again giving it to Declan Rice. Declan Rice to Odegaard. Odegaard right now giving it to Gabriel. They are trying to control the tempo of the game by keeping hold of the ball. Right now Zinchenko on the left gives it to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe back to Gabriel. Gabriel once again looking for some window. Finds Zinchenko. Smith Rowe into Saliba. White. Declan Rice in the center over there gives to Gabriel. Martinelli once again to Saliba. Saliba has got Saka on the very far right side of the pitch. Once again, it is White who gives it to Saka. Saka looking for option, tries to find Declan Rice. Declan Rice finds White into Saka. That's a beautiful ball. Now Saka trying to find somebody inside, but Nottingham Forest have been able to clear that ball away. That was a very good pass from the Arsenal defender. It was really brilliant trying to spot Saka's run. And Murillo was the one who apparently challenged Saka over there. Otherwise, it could have been a very right now Zinchenko once again with the ball, giving it to Smith Rowe. Arsenal have got the position for the last 2 minutes. Let's see what can they make out of this spell. Right now it's Zinchenko once again giving it to Gabriel. Gabriel once again on the ball, giving it to Saliba. You can see the likes of Saka and Martinelli. They are kind of changing and shifting their positions. Once again, Saka trying to bring that ball onto his right, but it will be a corner kick, and Nottingham Forest have conceded a corner kick over there. Let's see what can Arsenal make out of this. Guys, please do subscribe to Football Gupshup. We are really trying our best to grow this channel on YouTube platform. It'll be really nice and really appreciative if you guys can please subscribe to Football Gupshup. It's a humble and kind request. If you guys can help me with that, please do subscribe. I'll be really thankful if you guys can do that. Right now, cross comes in. It is Saka, and the goalkeeper Turner is able to punch that ball out. But once again, Declan Rice trying to control hold of the ball, passing it to Odegaard. Odegaard once again trying to pass it to Declan Rice. Declan Rice right now giving it to Zinchenko. Zinchenko is still on the ball. Let's see what can he do out of the situation. Passing it to Saliba. Saliba right now giving it to White. White once again on the ball, trying to look for an option. Let's see if he can do something over here. Once again, it is Gabriel trying to push that ball forward. Right now, it's White putting a long pass inside the Nottingham Forest box. Dominguez trying to win that ball back. It is right now Nottingham Forest who are trying to go forward over here once again, trying to push that ball forward. And Arsenal have cleared that ball out. It'll be a throw in for Nottingham Forest. So let's see what's going to happen here. And I'm sure that Nottingham Forest do understand the gameplay of Arsenal, that it'll be pretty much cautious if they keep that defensive shape sound, because if Arsenal do score a goal, then I think that the confidence for the Arsenal players is gonna go a little bit up. Once again, it is Smith Rowe giving it to Declan Rice. Declan Rice giving it to White. White once again on the ball has got Saka in front of him. He's gonna opt for Saka. Saka has got Odegaard right next to him, staying very close. Once again giving it to White. White has got Jesus, Saka right now. Odegaard with a shot blocked by Nottingham Forest. That was a very good chance for Arsenal to go forward. But once again, Nottingham Forest defense are pretty much trying to make sure that they do not concede in these opening minutes of the first half. Once again, it is Saliba right now giving it to Declan Rice, giving it to Saliba. That was a very good chance for Arsenal. Anyway, Nottingham Forest have been able to keep them at bay. Right now, it's Arsenal once again on the ball, passing it to Gabriel. Gabriel trying to go forward. Let's see what can he do. Looking for someone, gives it to Saliba. Saliba once again giving it to White. White looking someone, gives it to Gabriel, giving it to Zinchenko. I mean, the frustrating thing for Arsenal is that nobody's operating in that number 10 role. Once again, Smith Rowe has got the ball, puts a cross in, and Gabriel Jesus. What a chance that was for Arsenal. I mean, Smith Rowe was so good with that crossover there, and Gabriel Jesus appreciating the way he put that ball in the slot. I mean, that was a very good pass by Smith Rowe, and Zinchenko pass was also so good. Ooh, on the replay, when you look at it, I mean, that was so close. Smith Rowe really put in a pretty good pass over there, and Jesus does understand what he has missed over there. Anyway, it was a deflection, and it'll be a corner kick. Right now, Declan Rice has got Odegaard in front of him, but I think he's going to go straight away for the box, and plenty of height inside the box over there. Saliba as well as Gabriel. Right now, Declan Rice playing it short to Odegaard, gives it to Declan Rice. Declan Rice putting it to the center. Saka outside the box goes for a shot, blocked by Nottingham Forest. It is Zinchenko. Zinchenko right now trying to go forward, and let's see what's going to happen over here. This is going to make things quite interesting. Right now, ball comes in, and once again, Arsenal on the ball. Cross comes in. Gabriel with the header, and the goalkeeper jumps up and collects it. So Arsenal are keeping this pressure on Nottingham Forest. So far, Nottingham Forest have been able to cope with them. And the first 15 minutes are coming to a close. You can see Mikel Arteta quite animated on the sideline over there, giving instructions to his players, and he wants to see the. Now there is something wrong with the goalkeeper. I mean, looking at the possession stat they're showing right now on the screen is 71% in favor of Arsenal, 29% in favor of Nottingham Forest. So that tells you everything that who is playing who. Why haven't they sold Kai Havertz yet? Don't know, mate. Maybe it's to do with something. I don't know if somebody wants to buy him. I mean, I don't understand the reason that they went in for him. Uh, Still doesn't make any sense that why did Arsenal have to go for Kai Havertz? I mean, don't understand the reason. Now Fulham and Everton have kicked off. I'm going to give you the team lineups for that game as well. So let me give you the lineups for Everton and Fulham game as well. Let me find the Everton Fulham game. I've got the Crystal Palace and Sheffield United lineup. So let me give you those as well. I thought that maybe Arsenal would have gone in for Ivan Toney, but Ivan Toney has declared that he wants to stay at Brentford. Maybe next summer he would want to get a move. Because I do think so that in Brentford he will get to play regularly, and he wants to get selected for the Euro 2024. He wants Gareth Southgate to select him, so maybe that's the reason. That's the motivating factor that Ivan Toney would have wanted to stay at Brentford. I mean, he could have gone to Arsenal. He would have been, I mean, in contention in terms of he would be competing for the position with Gabriel Jesus, and I think he didn't wanted that. Whereas in contrast to if Chelsea did want him, I think Chelsea are after Osimhen. That's what I think. Maybe that's the reason that he understood that Chelsea might go in for some other player as well, and that is why he didn't decide to go to other club in this transfer window, and he thought that maybe it's better to stay at Brentford, and he wanted to repay them because remember they were paying his wages. He was suspended for 6 months, and it doesn't look good when your club is supporting you through your hardship. I mean, when it was a very hard time for you, and you're supposed to show some sort of loyalty or some sort of uh, how would you say generosity that you were quite uh, thankful to them the way they were generous to you. So I think it's kind of repaying them that he would want to stay at Brentford, make sure that they do survive as a Premier League club. And of course, Brentford haven't been in good form. They have been in pretty, you could say, a poor form. And Luton Town has scored a goal against Brighton. And like, did they score in the first minute? I mean, if they scored in the first minute, that is unbelievable. Uh, Luton Town have apparently scored against Brighton, and it's I think is it Ebony who is it's Adebayo who has scored in the first minute for Luton Town against Brighton, guys, and amazing scenes what we are witnessing over there. So I have to get you the Fulham and Everton team lineup as well as Luton and Brighton as well. I mean, so many Premier League games kicking off. Now there is an injury issue with Arsenal player over there. I think it was to do with the tackle from Murillo, bringing down Jesus over there. So anyway, we'll see. Let me give you the team lineups for Fulham and Everton. And let me give you the team lineup for Luton Town and Brighton. So there you go. This is the team lineups for all the games which are taking place. And if you guys want to know who is playing who, Those are the team lineups which have been put over there. Guys, keep on giving your votes in. We are running a poll right now. Who are you supporting? It's Nottingham Forest and Arsenal. Luton Town have scored another goal, guys. I mean, Luton Town have scored another goal, and Brighton are really, really so poor. I mean, Deserby was the name apparently being talked about when Klopp was leaving Liverpool that he might be a favorite candidate for the Liverpool job as well as for the Barcelona job as well. And right now his team has conceded 2 goals from Luton Town. Luton Town, who are so good in terms of attacking manner, they are so good. I mean, Rob has done such a good job with Luton Town in terms of attacking, but they're not good defensively. I've done so many watch-alongs with Luton Town, and I really, really love them the way they go forward, but in terms of defending, they're really, really poor. Once again, it is Smith Rowe pushing it back to Zinchenko. Zinchenko right now on the ball. Let's see what can he do. Looking for someone, gives it to Saliba, giving it to Gabriel. Gabriel right now once again on the ball. It's 21 minutes already on the clock. Arsenal still haven't been able to find the goal over here, and they are trying to work out Nottingham Forest right now. Saliba once again with the ball, giving it to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe trying to go forward, giving it to Martinelli. Martinelli trying to find Jesus, Gabriel, Zinchenko into Martinelli. Martinelli once again on the ball. Let's see what can he do. Trying to beat his man, goes inside, puts a cross in, chance, and once again Nottingham Forest making that clearance. And Arsenal are going to go once more, trying to have a go. So let's see what will happen there. Guys, please do keep on giving your votes in, and please do subscribe to Football Gupshup. We are really trying our best to grow the channel on YouTube platform, and it'll be really nice if you guys can please subscribe. It'll be really appreciative if you guys can please support Football Gupshup. We are really trying our best to grow this channel. Once again, shot from Martinelli, blocked by Nottingham Forest. It is Odegaard giving it to White. White once again giving it forward to Saka. Saka right now on the ball. Let's see what can he do. Giving it back to White. White right now giving it to Odegaard. Odegaard trying to push that ball forward, unable to do so. Now right now Nottingham Forest gives White on the ball, still on the ball, playing into Chris Wood. Now Chris Wood has only got Gabriel, and he has got a runner. Goes for a shot. There is a deflection, and I mean that was really, really poor from Chris Wood. Once again, it is Gabriel Jesus trying to get away. He gets away easily. Once again, he's looking for someone, giving it back to Saliba. Saliba right now to Declan Rice. Declan Rice once again on the ball. I mean, looking at Arsenal in terms of league table, they are currently in second position right now. They have gone over Manchester City, but remember, Manchester City have got 2 games in hand, so it's only temporary. And if Arsenal do win this game, then they will be certainly on 46 points, which will, I wouldn't say help a lot, but it would definitely help them in terms of staying in that race. So right now, 24 minutes in, Nottingham Forest nil, Arsenal nil. Let's see what's going to happen over here. A corner kick coming in for Arsenal. You can see the likes of Benjamin White, White over there. You can see Saliba. 3 corners for Arsenal up till now. And let's see what's going to happen over here. Declan Rice is the one who will be taking this corner kick. Corner kick comes in. Once again, Nottingham Forest trying to play that ball out. It is Arsenal on the ball, trying to go forward. And once again, Arsenal trying to push that ball forward. It is Saliba. Saliba right now on the ball, giving it to Zinchenko. Zinchenko trying to find Gabriel Jesus. That was such a good pass. Once again, Nottingham Forest clearing that ball away. There is a hand involved. It was Williams who apparently put his hand in the flight of the ball. And it'll be a free kick to Arsenal. And let's see what's going to happen. Can Arsenal do something with this free kick? Right now, 25 minutes in, Nottingham Forest nil, Arsenal nil, and you can see the likes of Odegaard, Gabriel, Declan Rice on the free kick. Let's see who's going to take this one, and this will make things quite interesting. It is pretty much far from the box, but Turner is going to be aware that Arsenal can make something out of that situation. And right now, White, Saliba, Gabriel, everyone is trying to find that run in, but straight into the hands of Turner. That was a poor free kick. I mean, very, very poor from Odegaard. So we are in the middle of this first half. So let's see. Right now, Turner is looking for an option. Once again, long ball comes in. And right now, it is Arsenal and Chris Wood putting some pressure on Gabriel over there. And it was Raya who had to clear that ball out. It'll be a throw in for Nottingham Forest. Gibbs White is saying that there was a hand involved, and the ref is given no. I mean, will the VAR intervene once again? Cross coming in from Martinelli in towards Saka, but Nottingham Forest once again clearing that ball out. And we'll have to have a look at that replay because Gibbs White was pretty sure that it was the handball. Apparently, it did hit Declan Rice. No, it was the shoulder. It wasn't the hand, it was the shoulder. So Arsenal were really lucky over there. And right now it's going to be another corner kick. Let's see what can Arsenal make out of the situation. Plenty of options for Arsenal in that box. So far, we haven't seen a very good delivery where we could say that maybe they could have gotten something out of it. Once again, cross comes in and poor delivery over there. Once again, Declan Rice trying to push that ball forward. Let's see what can he do. Right now, Saka once again trying to go inside, finds Odegaard, and right now, once again, the ball has been cleared out. It will be a throw in. So Nottingham Forest nil, Arsenal nil. Right now, 28 minutes in, Arsenal once again on the ball. And it is Gabriel once again giving it to Zinchenko. Zinchenko right now on the ball. But trying to find someone, gives it to Odegaard. Odegaard into Jesus. Jesus unable to put that ball in the slot, but Nottingham Forest making sure that there was a clearance. Once again, Raya comes forward, gives it to White. Odegaard, once again, White to Saka. It is all Arsenal right now, guys. It is all Arsenal in terms of possession, in terms of who is more on the ball. It is completely Arsenal. Nottingham Forest are just taking those defensive positions. And you can see that the likes of Nottingham Forest are only interested in to defend, and they are not trying to come out of their positions. Declan Rice and Smith Rowe are pretty much trying their best to move out of their original positions, and they are trying to be as much as mobile they can be. But Nottingham Forest are doing pretty brilliant in terms of keeping those two shut. Odegaard once again forced to drop in deep once more, giving it to Benjamin White. Right now, White giving it to Jesus. I mean, White is so good putting in those deep passes. And once again, Smith Rowe with a shot, and it goes over the bar. That was a very good chance for Arsenal. You can see Smith Rowe really wants to do something over here, and so far he hasn't been able to do as much as he would have wanted to. So anyway, that is the case. So let's see what can happen. Guys, keep on giving your votes in, and guys, please do drop a like as well, and please do subscribe to Football Gupshup. We are really trying our best to grow this channel on YouTube platform, so it'll be really nice. Daily entertainment. Haha, what F is this? It is a watch along. If you do not know what watch along is basically that we cannot show you the live transmission of the game. And what happens is basically we are giving you the live updates. Whatever is happening on the pitch, we are giving you the live updates for the game. So anything which takes place, any incident, any goal, any red card, any yellow card, any foul, any free kick, any corner kick, any penalty, we'll be telling you it live right here on this channel. That's what watch along is. If you aren't familiar with this terminology, then maybe you need to go and check out what watch along is, but that is what watch along means, and that is what we do on this channel. So right now, Crystal Palace and Sheffield United is underway. Right now, 32 minutes already on the clock. Nottingham Forest nil, Arsenal nil, and let's see what's going to happen over here. It is pretty poor in terms of Nottingham Forest not trying to have a go at Arsenal. They know that the pressure is going to be on Arsenal to get that goal, and so far they have done a very good job defensively. But it's all about how long they can keep on doing this, because there will be a time when we will see the likes of Trossard, the likes of Kai Havertz coming on, and let's see how much Nottingham Forest can keep this pressure. Right now, Zinchenko looking for some runners, and still he's looking for the runners. Is he going to go long? He will give it to Declan Rice. Declan Rice to Zinchenko. Zinchenko right now trying to push that ball forward. So let's see what's going to happen here. And right now, ball coming into Saliba. Saliba right now giving it to Gabriel. Gabriel once again pushing that ball forward into Zinchenko. Zinchenko right now trying to push that ball forward. Sheffield United have scored a goal, guys. As soon as the match kicked off and Sheffield United scored a goal, Crystal Palace have conceded straight away. I mean, the pressure is gonna coming up on Roy Hodgson, who is pretty much on the ropes over here, because that was some goal by Sheffield United right outside the box. And you can see it clearly that the case over here is quite simple. That so many teams have conceded so early. I mean, Brighton conceded early today. It was Crystal Palace as well who have conceded quite early. And so far, Arsenal haven't been able to break down Nottingham Forest. They are trying their best, but so far, Nottingham Forest have done a pretty good job defensively. Right now, 33 minutes already on the clock. Declan Rice once again giving it to Zinchenko, giving it to Martinelli. Martinelli once again on the ball, giving it to Gabriel. Gabriel once again trying to push that ball forward. Let's see what he can do right now. Coming into Gabriel once more. Gabriel trying to push that ball forward. Once again, Declan Rice giving it to Zinchenko. Zinchenko right now going into Martinelli. Martinelli right now going inside and giving it to Zinchenko. Zinchenko once again pushing that ball into Declan Rice. Declan Rice right now on the ball, giving it to Zinchenko. Back to Gabriel. Gabriel once again on the ball. Let's see what can he do. You can see Saka, Odegaard, as well as Smith Rowe in that central zone. Right now, Zinchenko, Saliba giving it to Odegaard. Odegaard giving it to Saka. Saka right now on the ball. Playing that ball into Odegaard. Odegaard putting a cross in. Chance! Smith Rowe almost. Zinchenko once again into Jesus. There is a Nottingham Forest play down on the ground. Jesus with a shot. Blocked by Nottingham Forest. Zinchenko recovers it. Gives it to Odegaard. Odegaard right now has got Saka. Saka once again to the center. Crossing towards the left. It is Zinchenko putting the ball over the top, and Montiel is still holding his chest. I think he got hit over there, and he's now down on the ground. The medics are going to come onto the pitch to have a look if he's okay. And Nottingham Forest fans are still watching it. I mean, it's the boot of his own teammate who apparently was trying to hit, and he hits Montiel's chest over there. And it was an accident. So Montiel is hurt over there. So let me give you the updates for the games which are currently taking place. And let me give you the updates for those games. It's Crystal Palace nil, Sheffield United 1. Luton 2, Brighton nil. Ben Broncos is also watching the game. The Arsenal legend. Or is it Robert Perez? Is it Perez? Or is it Ben Broncos? It looks like Perez to me. I think so. It is Perez who looks like he's watching the game for Arsenal. So anyway, there is a stoppage in game, and we will be giving you the updates. You can see the Nottingham Forest owner over there watching the game. I think he'll be proud that they've been able to hold off Arsenal. The game has resumed. Fulham nil, Everton nil. It's Nottingham Forest nil, Arsenal nil so far. Right now, Declan Rice once again pushing that ball forward. Zinchenko on the ball, giving it to Martinelli. Zinchenko once again trying to go forward, giving it to Gabriel, giving it to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe trying to go inside, putting that cross in towards White, giving it to Gabriel. Right now, Zinchenko playing that ball forward into Martinelli. Martinelli once again on the ball, giving it to Odegaard, giving it to Zinchenko. Zinchenko right now. Let's see what's going to happen over here. And Zinchenko once again on the ball, trying to give it to Martinelli. Martinelli once again on the ball, looking for someone, gives it to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe once again trying to push that ball forward. Gabriel Jesus into Smith Rowe. Right now, Gabriel Jesus crossing. And Arsenal missed another golden chance. I mean, that was such a close chance for Arsenal. They could have really done something over here and they miss it. I mean, it's simply White once again putting the cross in. Odegaard gets the rebound, giving it to Saka. Saka once again staying strong, giving it to White. Once again, ball comes in and Dominguez was the one who comes in towards to stop that shot, putting his body on the line. Anyway, he's up, taking the hit of there. Walaikum Assalam, Yahya. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much, guys. Please do subscribe. Please do drop a like as well, guys. It'll be really nice and really appreciative if you guys can please. Walaikum Assalam, Yahya. Very nice of you tuning in to Football Gupshup. And please do let your friends know about Football Gupshup. It will be really nice and really appreciative if you can let your friends know about Football Gupshup. We are really trying our best to grow this channel YouTube platform. So, Walaikum Assalam, Yaya. Right now, Nottingham Forest nil, Arsenal nil. And you can see Mikel Arteta giving instructions to his players over there. Let's see what's going to happen over here. Jesus has been shown a yellow card right now. Jesus has been shown a yellow card right now, and thank you, Yaya. Thank you very much for that. And yes, uh, Luton is truly dominating Brighton. I mean, it's ironic that whenever a manager who does good in football and they have been linked to big jobs such as De Zerbi, he was linked to Liverpool, he was linked to Barcelona, and suddenly his team they're not performing. I mean, it's quite ironic that he was linked to these two jobs and suddenly his team is not performing. These things tend to happen, and I would want to see how will Brighton respond. By the way, Brighton haven't been that good this season as they normally were, so it is kind of a challenging situation for De Zerbi as well. Let's see how can he respond from this moment onwards. Remember that Luton Town, they're so good in going forward, but when you talk about defensively, they're not so good. Now, Nottingham Forest, once again, they are trying to have a go at Arsenal. The shot was over the bar that was pretty ambitious outside the box, and I think Raya had covered. Thank you, Yaya, for subscribing. And really nice of you. If you have any friends who are into football, please let them know about this channel. It will be really nice if they can also join Football Gupshup. We are really trying our best to grow this channel on YouTube platform. And right now, Raya has got the ball. Let's see what can he do. Trying to take that ball forward. Looking for option. Has got plenty of option in front of him. Let's see what can he do. Gives it to Gabriel. Gabriel once again to Zinchenko. Jesus is up front. Saka is up front. So is Martinelli. Gives it to Smith Rowe, who goes to the center. I mean, I don't understand the reason that Arsenal are not going through the center. I mean, every single time they get the ball, they put it out onto towards the wing, and for some reason they are struggling to put the ball in the central area where they can try to have a go at the goal. Right now, it's Zinchenko. There was a cross earlier, but Nottingham Forest were able to clear it. Right now, it is Saliba trying to push that ball forward. Should Rashford be sold? The attitude he showed and continues it, he is receiving will get worse and he will underperform, same as Sanchez situation. I think that Rashford time is up. I think with this new group that have acquired Manchester United, they're going to look at the finances, and Manchester United are not doing they're not doing good financially. I mean, in terms of FFP, they are not doing good. So I think they will make a decision on Sancho and Rashford. I wouldn't be surprised if Rashford joins PSG this summer because I'm pretty sure that Mbappe will join Real Madrid after Euros. So if Mbappe does join Real Madrid, then PSG will be looking to acquire a star, and they have shown. And there's a chance Saka almost scores a goal over there, but if not for Turner and Murillo, who make a pretty good clearance over there, and Arsenal got another corner kick. That was so close. I think this was the best chance for Arsenal. There was a deflection, and I think Murillo was the one who apparently saved Nottingham Forest over there. Saka shoots with his right, and Murillo was the one who apparently put in a block over there. Mikel Arteta almost thought that it was a goal. So Arsenal are trying their very best to get that first goal, but still not able to do so. Declan Rice once again with the cross. Odegaard trying to push that ball forward. So I think that Rashford will be sold because PSG are looking for somebody to replace Mbappe with, and if they do get Rashford, I think they will think that we haven't got the similar player in terms of quality comparative to Mbappe, but they have got a bigger name, and they would be appreciative of getting the likes of Rashford. That's what I think. And if Manchester United are able to get good money out of it, I think they will make that deal happen because they remember they want to make basically they want to make their mark on the club. And Ineos, the way they can do is by raising some cash, and they would want to get a good transfer window in the summer. So I think the next thing that what they're going to do is get that director of football. Once they get him, then they will have a meeting, some sort of meeting, and they will look at the players that they have, and then they will make a decision that who they want to get rid. Because remember, Rashford is being paid about more than I think 400 grand or something, and he's getting paid a lot. And I think they would try to get him off the books, and they will try to see if they can get a replacement. So I think it's going to be a big summer for Manchester United. So let's see what's going to happen. Once again, it is 3 minutes stoppage time which has been given. Do you think Ivan Toney will go in the summer transfer? Yes, that's what I think. Ivan Toney is not going to get a move this January transfer window. It's due to two reasons. First reason is that Brentford were paying him while he was suspended. So if a club is paying you your salary while you're suspended, then it comes on the question of that you want to pay them back. And the only way he can do is by staying at the club, by making sure that Brentford stay in the Premier League next season. They remain a Premier League club next season. And if he can help them by doing that, he will have kind of paid them back. And then in the summer, if any big club comes in for him, they can pay big bucks and he can also repay that to the club that, you know what, you have earned a lot of money by selling me. And that is the angle that I'm looking at from the Ivan Toney perspective. The second perspective for Ivan Toney is that he would think in his mind that Euros are coming this summer and he would want to get selected by Gareth Southgate. So in order to do so, he would have a better chance by staying at Brentford because he'll be the first choice. Whereas if he comes to Arsenal, the problem with that is that he'll have to compete with Gabriel Jesus. And he wouldn't want to risk that. Because remember, he's 27 years of age and you don't get those many chances that you get to play in a major competition for, especially if it's international football. So I think in that perspective, you would be thinking that if I go to any of the major club, I'll have to compete with another forward. And in the summer, the things will become much more clearer because then if the club would come to you, you would be the main striker. Like if Arsenal go straight to Ivan Toney in summer, then he would contest that I would want to be the main striker. If Chelsea comes in for him, he could say to Chelsea that I would be the main striker. Because when he sees in the transfer market that there is a chance the likes of Osimhen, who could also be a striker for Chelsea or maybe for Arsenal or maybe for Manchester United, then he would rather be a first choice striker rather than be competing with some other striker as well. So I think that's the other angle. That's what I think. But let's see. I mean, there's still how many days remaining? When is the transfer deadline day finishing? Let me have a look. January transfer window deadline. It'll be on 1st of February, 11 p.m. So we've got 2 days. I don't think so. He'll be moving this transfer window. If he would have done so, it would have been earlier. Anyway, Odegaard with the shot into Arsenal, and once again another save by Turner. The ball goes out. 3 minutes stoppage time was it. 3 minutes stoppage time. It is halftime, guys. It is halftime, and it is still 0-0. And let me close down the timer over here. So the games are continuing in the other Premier League ties over there. Let me give you the updates for those games as well. Crystal Palace, who conceded quite early in the game, right now had a chance, and it is Eze who has scored a goal, and he's pushed a goal in. He's pushed that ball into the goal, so it is 1-1. And right now, Eze once again on the ball, trying to find some space. Fulham 0, Everton 0. Do you play FC24? Yes, I do play EA FC24. I do tend to do so. There is a series right now in the video section that I'm doing the Manchester United career mode, whereas in Football Manager I'm doing the Everton series. And right now, Luton Town have got a corner kick, and it's one of my favorite players, Doughty, who is about to take that corner kick. Corner kick comes in, and Brighton are able to clear that ball away. Right. Let me give you the updates for the other matches scores. Luton Town 2, Brighton nil, Crystal Palace 1, Sheffield United 1, Fulham nil, Everton nil. Aston Villa will be playing Newcastle United. That is going to be an interesting tie as well. Yesterday was a shocking result in the African Cup of Nations. I mean, everybody was thinking that Senegal was going to win that tie with Ivory Coast, and eventually, in the end, it was the host who won that game in penalties. I mean, that was quite shocking. I wasn't expecting Ivory Coast to win that game. I thought that Senegal were the favorites, and I thought at one point that it will be at least, I think Ivory Coast can win with a bigger margin. But for some reason, Ivory Coast pulled up a miracle. You know, they have progressed into the quarterfinals. Remember, they're playing in their own home, so that kind of thing tends to play in. So, who do I think will get relegated? Now, if you would ask me, right, Everton are gonna go to the tribunal because they're appealing for the 10 points which have been deducted by the Premier League. So they're gonna contest that, and I do not know what's going to happen in that appeal case or whatever the outcome is going to be. Now, if we consider the current situation where Everton have been deducted 10 points, and keeping that factor in mind, if you ask me who's going to get relegated, for me, I think Sheffield United for sure. I think Burnley are also there and then. I think those two are the two hot ones who are going to get relegated. But when you ask me who the third team is going to be, and if you look at the Premier League table right now, and if you have to ask me at the current form, Bournemouth are playing quite good. They are trying to get back in the groove. They are trying to get some results. And if they manage to keep hold of Sri Lanka at the end of this window, then I think Bournemouth have got a pretty good chance because they are kind of getting those results. And Sheffield United have now pulled one goal back and they have scored another one. I mean, Crystal Palace are really, really poor. So it is a goal once more, and Crystal Palace 1, Sheffield United 2. So pretty emotional scenes at the Luton Town home ground. It's their captain who was taken away on the stretcher has apparently come back, and you can see him over there on the pitch, which is a good sight. Anyway, the third team which I think can get relegated, if you would ask me, Bournemouth are playing good. Wolves have started to perform as well. I think for me, Fulham have got some improvement to do. They need to get some results. The team which worries me is, I think it's Brentford and Crystal Palace. Now, with Brentford, it's Ivan Toney who's back. And I think by having Ivan Toney back into the team, I think Brentford will get some sort of boost and they would want to get some results back. Whereas for Crystal Palace, I think they're in a much, much trouble than Brentford. Because with Crystal Palace, the problem is that they aren't getting results even at home. And they have been in a really downward trend. They are not winning games, they cannot get results. And it's a very worrying situation for Roy Hodgson as well as Crystal Palace fans as well as the owners. So Crystal Palace need to be aware because the reason why I am singling out Crystal Palace is because Luton Town are very, very good when it comes to going forward. Everton have got so many good players in the team that they can manage to get results going forward. Let's say if they have to play around 16 more games, I think that Everton can get results in half of them. So Everton have got a better chance of surviving. And imagine if they get those points deduction, like those 10 points to 5 points, then they'll be in much better position. So for me, I think Everton will be safe. I think it will be between basically three teams: Luton Town, Crystal Palace, and Nottingham Forest for that third place. So for me, I think Crystal Palace could be in danger. If they don't start to get results back, they could be in danger. So that's what I think. Right. Fulham, Robinson, and what a save that was by Pickford. Cross comes in for Fulham. Once again, the ball goes over the bar. And Everton almost getting a goal, hitting the post. But was that a goal? Because I almost thought that it crossed the line over there. And Everton players were contesting with the ref over there. Let's have a look on the replay. Ooh, ooh. It almost looks like that it did cross the line over there. But oh my god, that was so poor by Danjuma that he could have put Everton in front over there. And he didn't. So another missed opportunity for Everton. Brentford have just signed Yunus, who lots of club wanted, but he failed his medical. Yunus. So Saudi Arabia are playing right now in the second round with South Korea, and Saudi Arabia have taken the lead. They have just scored a goal, and they have just taken the lead, and they have scored against South Korea. Now they are playing in the stoppage time, and South Korea could go out of the Asian Cup. Right now, cross coming in, and South Korea have got one goal back, and Saudi Arabia have just conceded. So South Korea have just gone back in the game, and it's on penalties right now. Saudi Arabia missing the penalty, and South Korea just playing the penalty over there. So who has won this game? And he did come off the line early over there. Um, so Saudi Arabia missing another penalty, and that means Mancini, Saudi Arabia has gotten out of the tournament, and South Korea have proceeded to the quarterfinals. Luton Town, Brighton playing again. It's Barkley giving it to Adebayo, who has scored another goal. Brighton has conceded another goal, guys. Brighton have conceded another goal. Luton Town have scored three against Brighton. And there you go. Crystal Palace have gotten the goal back. So Crystal Palace have scored another goal. What a goal that is. Oh my god. That is some goal. That is Eze. He is in right now hot form. What a goal that is. Crystal Palace 2, Sheffield United 2. And let me give you that update. Luton Town has scored another goal. Luton Town 3. Brighton have conceded 3 goals. Unbelievable stuff right now. Aston Villa is going to be playing against Newcastle United. Let me update that one. That has kicked off. Aston Villa and Newcastle United has kicked off. So it is Aston Villa nil, Newcastle United nil as well. Let me see by changing the transmission over there just to see what's happening over there. Liverpool will be playing Chelsea as well, which will be quite interesting. Where are you from? What do you think? Pick a guess. Osho giving it to Bartley. Luton Town have been playing quite good. Once again, Nottingham Forest. Arsenal. Let me see. I am from Pakistan. Are you too? Yes, 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 yes. Aston Villa, Newcastle United ongoing right now. Nil-nil it is. Aston Villa once again trying to go forward. They have got the position. I think Unai Emery has done pretty good with Aston Villa in terms of the way they operate. I mean, he has made something out of Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins was for me, a waste of a player, but anyway, he has turned out to be a gem for Unai Emery's system. I mean, the guy can certainly score goals, whereas his finishing before Unai Emery was pretty much a Sunday league kind of finishing. So for me, that is a big, big improvement in terms of if you have to compare with what they have been able to achieve. Right now, the second half is going to start with Arsenal and Nottingham Forest. What will Mikel Arteta's side do now? This is going to be something. Let's see what's going to happen. The match has kicked off. The match has kicked off, guys, and Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest underway right now. Nottingham Forest once again with the ball, pushing that ball forward. It is a throw in for Nottingham right now. So 46 minutes in, once again, Declan Rice pushing that ball forward. In towards Martinelli. Martinelli once again looking for someone, giving it to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe right now giving it to Zinchenko. Giving it to Gabriel. Right now it is Arsenal once again on the ball. Let's see what can they do. Arsenal once again on the ball. Zinchenko pushing that ball back. It is Gabriel once again back to Saliba. Saliba once again to Declan Rice. Declan Rice looking for an option. Finds White over there. White once again on the ball, pushing it back to Raya. Raya once again pushing that ball forward. It is Gabriel. Gabriel once again to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe once again on the ball. Giving it to Gabriel Martinelli. Back to Gabriel. Gabriel to Smith Rowe. You can see Arsenal are just keeping the ball on that left hand side, whereas Nottingham Forest are not trying to commit those many people in the Arsenal half. They're just sitting in their own box, just trying to sit in their position, just trying to block out the Arsenal attacking patterns over there. Once again, Declan Rice being very mobile over there, giving it to Saliba. Saliba once again giving it to Gabriel. Gabriel looking for an option, finding the likes of Saliba. Saliba to Odegaard. Odegaard once again giving it to Saka. Saka right now trying to go forward, goes inside the box. Once again, putting that ball in towards White. White once again into Jesus. Jesus right now trying to get away from his marker. Once again, Gibbs White is on the ball, staying strong. I mean, Gibbs White is really, really a brilliant player. Brilliant ball into. I think that Nottingham Forest have made a change. Uh, they have brought in Abunayi because Chris Wood wasn't doing that good. And I think that was a very good change by Nuno Espirito because he needs some mobility up front. Chris Wood is pretty good in terms of when it comes to channels, but when it comes to being pretty mobile, being pretty much a dynamic kind of forward, a pressing forward, then you need somebody else. And once again, you can see the likes of Smith Rowe being very, very good today. I mean, I have seen Smith Rowe playing for Arsenal, but today he has been so, so good. He's been really brilliant. Once again, Martinelli on the ball, putting a cross in, played away by Morello. And right now, Arsenal are going to once again recover that ball, giving it back to Zinchenko, who gives it to Martinelli. You can see Smith Rowe in that pocket. Let's see if he'll be able to do something from that area. Given to Declan Rice, looking for a channel, gives it to Benjamin White. Benjamin White giving it to Saka on the right flank. Saka once again into White. White looking for a channel, but unable to do so. Gives it to Saliba. Saliba to Gabriel. Now high press coming in from Nottingham Forest. And let's see what can Arsenal do over here. Can they keep the possession? They've been forced back to push that ball back. So right now, let me give you the updates for the games which are taking place right now in this very moment. Fulham nil, Everton nil. Let me give you another update. Luton Town has scored 3 goals against Brighton, which is simply sensational. So Luton Town scoring those goals, and then it is Crystal Palace 2, Sheffield United 2. What a game that is turning out to be as well. Let me have a look with the Aston Villa Newcastle United game. It is 22 minutes still. It is 0-0. Now Gibbs White putting that ball into that counter attack area. He still got the ball. Puts it on the right hand side where there is a chase by Williams. Gets to the end of it. Will he put a cross in? Goes for a cross. Once again, Gabriel clearing that ball out. It is going to be a throw in for Nottingham Forest. So Aston Villa nil, Newcastle United nil. I mean, what poor season that Newcastle United are having is due to the fact that they were kind of playing in the European games where they weren't able to play as they did in the last year. So maybe this summer they will maybe make some more purchases. Remember, Tonali was suspended because of those betting incident. He was suspended, so I think that would have costed Newcastle United. Remember, they would have wanted to have him. Right now, Declan Rice once again on the ball, giving it to Odegaard. 52 minutes already on the clock. Ebony is been truly sensational since he has come down. I mean, Arsenal are finding it much more difficult to handle him than Chris Wood. And Ebony once again be brought down by Saliba over there. Ebony is such a good forward. He is pretty mobile. He is pretty strong when it comes to hold the ball. And you can simply see the way he is able to make that space for his midfielders. And right now, 52 minutes in, cross coming in. It's a free kick. Ah, that was a poor cross. Anyway, chance. Once again, Arsenal trying to clear it. It is Williams. And Raya makes a save over there. That was a very good save from Raya. He had to be on top of the matters over there. I mean, it's pretty shocking, that Ramsdale hasn't been selected, and Raya has made some very, very bad mistakes in his play while he has been selected by Mikel Arteta. I mean, once again, Arsenal not able to string those passes in. Now that's a beautiful pass. Odegaard giving to Saka. Saka with the cross. Oh, what a save that is! And Saka almost getting a goal over there. Now Declan Rice giving it to Jesus. Back to Gabriel. Gabriel into Zinchenko. That was such a beautiful pass. I mean, Odegaard. Sometimes Arsenal they make those kind of passes which really really turns out to be pretty good. So anyway, let's see what can happen over here. Once again, it is Zinchenko giving it to White. White once again on the ball. Gives it to Saka. Saka with the cross in, and the ball goes out. It will be a corner kick for Arsenal. 54 minutes coming onto the clock. So let's see what will happen. Right now, Saka about to take this corner kick. Corner kick taken. Cross comes in, and once again, save made by Turner over there. Turner about to push that ball forward. It's right now Murillo. It is Nottingham Forest once again, pushing that ball forward. Coming in towards Avoni. Trying to get to the end of it. Once again, clearance by Zinchenko. That was so close. Once again, Arsenal are trying their very best. It is Odegaard pushing that ball forward, coming in towards Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe once again on the ball, giving it forward to Martinelli. Martinelli once again trying to beat his man. Puts the cross in, and once again Murillo making that important block over there. So right now, 55 minutes in, Nottingham Forest nil, Arsenal nil. Cross comes in, and once again Zinchenko pushing that ball forward. 56 minutes in, Nottingham Forest nil, Arsenal nil. Coming into a Saliba. Saliba right now on the ball. Right now it is Saka. Saka once again pushing that ball forward. Coming in towards Benjamin White. Benjamin White right now trying to push that ball forward into Saka. Saka into Odegaard. Odegaard into Jesus. And almost he hits the post. Jesus hits the post, guys. And Arsenal were about to score that goal. And he hits the post over there with his right foot. The near post over there. And he takes a shot. That was a really bad miss. White once again with a cross. Another very good clearance by Nottingham Forest. Odegaard recovering the ball over there, and he gets the ball back from Saliba. Odegaard being brought down, he wins the free kick, and Arsenal have gotten free kick right there. The Arsenal captain is putting those run-ins, and Jesus missing the chance to put Arsenal ahead. I mean, that was really, really good by Saka. Uh, then Odegaard finds Gabriel. He was onside. I mean, he should have scored that goal. Nottingham Forest was saved by the post over there. We are approaching the 1 hour mark. We are approaching the 1 hour mark. So let's see. Once again, cross comes in. And the ball goes out. Right now, ball being pushed forward. It is Arsenal with the ball. Let's see what can they do. This is going to make things quite interesting. Once again, ball being pushed forward. And right now, it is going to be an offside. So Gabriel Jesus in an offside position over there. Uh, thinks that it wasn't a fair call, but anyway, it has been given. You can see Nottingham Forest are about to make a change. They're going to change some of the personnel over there. So this will make things quite interesting. So let's see what that case is going to be. Once again, you can see that it is Nottingham Forest on the ball. There is an injury right there on the pitch. It is one of the Arsenal players. It is Saka, who's still down on the ground, and the ref is going to stop the game. So there is going to be stoppage in the game. So let's see what will happen then. One hour mark coming on. Nottingham Forest nil, Arsenal nil. Right now, it is Nottingham Forest once again trying to push that ball forward. Newcastle United have taken the lead, guys. Newcastle United have taken the lead, and that was a very, very bad goal to concede. It is Shard who scores from the corner kick in the 32nd minute, and Newcastle United have taken the lead. It is Aston Villa nil, Newcastle United 1. Newcastle United scoring the goal over there. Shard scoring the goal in the 32nd minute of the game. Right now, the number of votes have been 47, whereas 32% in favor of Nottingham Forest, 68% for Arsenal. Once again, this will make things quite interesting. Right now, Arsenal have got the ball. Let's see what can they do. Trying to push that ball forward. Right now, Arsenal are trying to play that ball forward. Right now, Arsenal once again with the ball, trying to go forward. Newcastle United have scored another goal, guys. Newcastle United have scored another goal, and there was a deflection, but then it was a goal scored by. Is it Shard again? I mean, today the fancy Dominguez is going to be substituted now. So Newcastle United is scoring another goal. Shard scoring in another game today. In the 36th minute. Not looking good for Aston Villa. So Aston Villa nil, Newcastle United 2. Right now, 65 minutes in, and it is Arsenal who have got the ball. Let's see what can they make out of this. Ball comes in, chance, and they scored. What a goal scored by Gabriel Jesus. He finds the net, and Arsenal are in front, guys. They have to score a goal, and that is a beautiful goal by Gabriel Jesus. He finds that narrow window where he slides the ball through that window, and nothing that Turner could have done over there to stop it. So Arsenal have taken the lead, and Arsenal have finally got that goal, and Mikel Arteta is going to be a happy man. So Gabriel Jesus scoring, finally getting the goal. He has been in quite criticism because he wasn't scoring those many goals as he used to. So, I mean, quick throw in taken by Arsenal. And it was Jesus who finds that narrow window over there through the legs of Matt Turner. And that is how Arsenal are in front. A goal coming for Arsenal in the 66th minute. And I'm sure that Arsenal fans are going to be quite happy. So, Arsenal scoring the goal over there. Jesus scoring in the 66th minute of the game. Nottingham Forest nil, Arsenal 1. Now I think Nottingham Forest will have a go. Arsenal, let's see what's going to happen here. They have got the possession, trying to go forward. Right now it is Nottingham Forest once again on the ball. Push across in, and it is Gabriel trying to play that ball away. He does into Nottingham Forest. Williams right now on the ball, and once again they're putting across in chance. Cleared away by Arsenal. Saka once again clearing that ball away. Right now, Arsenal once again with the ball. Saka going inside shot, blocked by Murillo. A corner kick coming in for Arsenal. We are approaching the 69th minute mark. So let's see what can Arsenal do with this one. I'm sure that they will try their best. It is Saka with the ball. Let's see. He is pointing out. Let's see where can he put this ball. Ball comes in. Chance. Declan Rice to Zinchenko. Zinchenko back to Declan Rice. Declan Rice pushing that ball forward, but the ball goes out. It'll be a throw in. Yates is about to come on for Nottingham Forest. Quite an influential player for Nottingham Forest. Right now, ball being passed back to Turner, who goes long. Saliba trying to win that ball back, but unable to do so. Now it is Nottingham Forest on the ball. Gibbs White staying strong. Right now it is Nottingham Forest who got the possession. Arsenal are going to defend this one in. Ball comes into Williams. Williams goes for a cross, but it is deflected off Zinchenko, and it will be a corner kick. Right now, Yates come on for Nottingham Forest. They have made a change. So let's see what will happen then. This will certainly make things interesting. Right now, cleared away by Arsenal, but still it is Montiel pushing that ball forward. And right now, Odegaard trying to find Jesus. Now, this is a good chance for Arsenal. They need to make most out of it. Saka goes with his right foot and he scores. Arsenal have scored another goal, guys. And Nottingham Forest have conceded. Saka scores with his right foot. Arsenal had to score that goal in order to make sure that they have cemented those 3 points. And it was really important for them to score that goal. And I think Mikel Arteta is going to be proud of that goal because these kind of goals, when you matches these kind of goals, make sure that you are aiming for the top side. So Saka scores with his right foot, his weaker foot, and there you go, guys. Arsenal scoring that important goal in the 71st minute. That was a good counter attack, and Saka shoots his right. And Nottingham Forest nil, Arsenal 2. Mikel Arteta looking quite happy over there, celebrating with his coaches. Uh, Once again, it is White giving it back to Raya. Raya goes long, and the ball has gone out. It will be a throw in. Nuno Espirito knows that it's going to be pretty hard from this moment onwards. Right now, Declan Rice back to Raya. Raya goes long. Jesus trying to control it and is being fouled over there. And 74 minutes already, the game has swung back into Arsenal's favor. White right now. White is gonna go for the left hand side of the pitch. Once again, Saliba right now giving it to Gabriel. Gabriel once again on the ball. Has got Declan Rice. Has got Zinchenko. Back to Saliba. White to Saliba right now. Saliba to Declan Rice. Declan Rice going to the center. Goes for Jesus on the right wing. Now Jesus making that run in. Puts a cross in towards Martinelli. Oh, that was so good. He was trying to spot Kai Havertz over there, but once again, it's Declan Rice giving it to Zinchenko. Zinchenko right now on the ball. And right now, I think Elanga will be coming on for Nottingham Forest. It is Odegaard once again trying to go forward. Luton Town have apparently scored another goal against Brighton. And is that an own goal? That looks like an own goal. Is that an own goal? I mean, is it Ferguson? Oh my god, this is so embarrassing for Brighton that I think that was an own goal. Was it an own goal? It looks like an own goal to me. I mean, it's really poor if Brighton have just conceded that goal through an own goal. Is it Adebayo's hat trick? Oh my god, is that Adebayo's hat trick? And Elanga is about to come on for Nottingham Forest. Nuno Espirito is giving him some guidelines. So Adebayo has scored a hat trick. I mean, this is poor. This is poor from Brighton. It's half time between Aston Villa and Newcastle. So it's Aston Villa nil, Newcastle United 2. And Luton Town have scored a fourth goal. It's Luton Town 4, Brighton nil. Adebayo's hat trick. So Nketiah and Trossard are coming on for Arsenal. Gabriel Jesus has been substituted over there. So Nketiah will be playing up front. Martinelli has been substituted as well. Right now it is going to be a free kick to Nottingham Forest. So Murillo is apparently on the very far post, and the ball comes into his direction. Right now, Nottingham Forest once again on the ball. Zinchenko right now into Trossard, and the ball has gone out. Will be a throw in for Nottingham Forest. We are in the last 10 minutes of the game, and Arsenal, I think they're going to win this game quite easily. I think is going to be another 5 minutes, and it'll be over then. Right now, it is Arsenal once again on the ball, putting a shot. Oh my God, that was such a good chance from Trossard. He could have put another one. And right now, Arsenal have got the ball. And let me show you the. Let me give you the updates for the other games as well. And right now, Fulham nil, Everton nil. It's Luton 4, Brighton nil. Crystal Palace 2, Sheffield United 2. Whereas Aston Villa nil, Newcastle United 2. Nottingham Forest nil, Arsenal 2. Right now, Saka is about to take this corner kick. Corner kick comes in, and Turner jumps up and collects it. So Once again, ball being pushed forward. It is Nottingham Forest who are trying to go forward right now. Once again, ball comes in. It is Nottingham Forest who are trying to go forward at this moment. "84 minutes coming onto the clock. Cross comes in. Turner jumps up and collects it. Right now, it is Nottingham Forest. "87 minutes coming onto the clock. Nottingham Forest nil, Arsenal 2. Nottingham Forest has scored a goal, guys. They have put one back, and it is Evony who has just scored a goal. And apparently, Arsenal have just conceded. He was onside, and Raya was beaten. So Nottingham Forest scoring a goal there, guys, and the VAR is making a check. Was it offside? I think it was onside. It wasn't offside. And the goal has been given. Avani is scoring for Nottingham Forest. They have pulled one back in this game. So we're going to see how much stoppage time I'm going to get over here. Maybe 6-7 minutes. And Nottingham Forest have got now a fighting chance. 5 minutes stoppage time has been given. Once again, Nottingham Forest are being quite aggressive. Arsenal are trying to put some pressure on Nottingham Forest defense. Ball comes in. You can see it is Gibbs wide on the ball, being surrounded by 5 Arsenal players. Still staying strong on the ball, goes inside the box. Now Nottingham Forest putting it for a cross. Now will they win a corner kick? I think they did win a corner kick. And Elanga winning a corner kick right over there. So Nottingham Forest 1, Arsenal 2. You can see the crowd is really pumped up and they want to get a result. Now Arsenal are going to bring on some changes. They will bring on some players now. 53 votes in, Nottingham Forest with 30%, Arsenal with 70%. What we're going to do is we're going to end the poll over here. And I would like to thank each and one and every one of you who have voted in. So 53 votes in. Right now, Odegaard and Zinchenko are going to be substituted. Jorginho as well as Kivoy are going to be coming on. So Arsenal will have to defend this. Right now, cross comes in. Imagine if Nottingham Forest score, gives wide to the shot and blocked by Arsenal. And chance for Evony and almost he scores. Oh my god, that was such a close. Nottingham Forest almost getting an equalizer. Oh my god, that was unbelievable. Evony almost. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, they are looking for a penalty shout. They're looking for a penalty shout. Imagine if Nottingham Forest would have scored that goal. I mean, looking at the Premier League table, Arsenal will have 46 points and they will go second, just 2 points behind Liverpool. And remember, guys, that tomorrow Tomorrow it will be Liverpool will be playing Chelsea. Manchester City will be playing against Burnley. Vincent Company will be traveling to his old place where he won as a captain. Tottenham will be playing Brentford. Then on Thursday we'll have West Ham against Bournemouth. Wolves against Manchester United. I mean, it's going to be simply interesting. Saturday we will have Everton against Tottenham. Uh, Brighton against Crystal Palace. And then we'll have Newcastle United, Luton Town, Burnley, Fulham, Sheffield United against Aston Villa. Uh, on Sunday, we will have Bournemouth against Nottingham Forest, Chelsea against Wolves, uh, Manchester United against West Ham United. Will be seeing if we can do Manchester United against West Ham United, and then will be Arsenal Liverpool, which is going to be a huge game for the Premier League title race. And now Saka is down on the ground. Brentford Manchester City will be on Monday. On Tuesday, we'll have the FA Cup fourth round replay. Uh, on Wednesday, we'll have a replay once more, Aston Villa against Chelsea. Then on Thursday, there's not going to be any game. Then Friday, nothing as well. Then back on Saturday, 10th of Feb, Manchester City against Everton, Liverpool against Burnley, Tottenham against Brighton, Nottingham Forest against Newcastle United. Will have plenty of good games on that day as well. Uh, on Sunday, we will have West Ham United against Arsenal. Then Aston Villa against Manchester United on Sunday. Then on Monday, Crystal Palace against Chelsea. And on Tuesday, 13th of Feb, Champions League is going to be back. FC Copenhagen against Manchester City, RB Leipzig against Real Madrid. So Champions League coming back next month. Right now, it is Arsenal with the ball. Let's see what's going to happen here. Kai Havertz trying to waste down some time over there. Arsenal pushing that ball forward. Turner, I think, is going to go long. He will go long. The ball goes long in towards Gabriel. Right now, ball is being pushed forward. It is Nottingham Forest. Let's see what can they do with this one. Trying to go in, putting the ball forward. The ball has gone out. It'll be a throw in. Hudson Udoi. Right now, this is going to be interesting. Let's see what can Nottingham Forest do. Now Hudson Udoi trying to get away, playing that ball in. And it'll be a throw in right now. I think this is going to be last chance saloon for Nottingham Forest. They're going to go long to follow with a long throw in. Ball comes in. A header clears away by Arsenal. And once again, Nottingham Forest are trying their best. They're trying their best. But Gibbs White, I think, is going to go for this cross. Drillo goes, gives it to. Let's see what can Nottingham Forest do. Cross comes in. And once again, cleared away by Arsenal. I think that'll be it. And the ref will have a look at the watch. Long cross comes in. And I think that'll be the end of it. Is Trossard who's running away with the ball. And I think that will be enough. I think the ref will now look at the watch. Will he finish clocking or is he going to give some minute because there was such. I think that's it. That's it. Arsenal have won. They have gone second and just 2 points behind Liverpool. They'll be playing Liverpool next week. So that will be on 4th of Feb. Sorry, this Sunday they'll be playing Liverpool. It's going to be an interesting tie. I mean, it'll be the game of the season where Arsenal will come up against Liverpool. Remember, they'll be playing at home Arsenal, and the fans are going to be quite high up. So we're going to close down the timer over here. So it is full time. Nottingham Forest 1, Arsenal 2. Full time it is. It is Fulham nil, Everton nil. Luton 4, Brighton nil. Fulham nil, Everton nil. Crystal Palace 2, Sheffield United 2. Aston Villa nil. Newcastle 3. Newcastle have just scored a goal, and Newcastle United have scored another one. It's a pretty bad day for Aston Villa today, and looks like one of the Aston Villa players. Ooh, 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 ooh. Pretty nasty injury for one of the Aston Villa players. Oh my God, that was a pretty bad injury for the Aston Villa player. So, guys, once again, I would like to thank each one and every one of you who have tuned in. And Alex Moreno with an injury over there, hitting the post. So, once again, guys, we'll be tuning in tomorrow for the next fixtures, which will be taking place tomorrow. And those will be Manchester City against Burnley, Tottenham against Brentford. But the main one is going to be Liverpool Chelsea. We'll be doing that one. And I'm sure that you guys will be tuning in for that one. Let me have a look at what transmission that we'll be doing tomorrow. It'll be really interesting to see. I think the main one that we'll be doing tomorrow is, yes, I think we'll be doing the Liverpool Chelsea one. So I'm sure that you guys will be tuning in for that game. And then the Wolves and Manchester United will be the main one on Thursday. So Crystal Palace has scored another goal, guys. Uh, Crystal Palace has scored a goal against Sheffield United. So once again, guys, we'll be tuning in tomorrow for Liverpool Chelsea game, and we'll be giving you the updates for the other two Premier League games, which will be taking place tomorrow as well, which will be Manchester City against Burnley, Tottenham against Brentford. Then on Thursday, we'll be doing the main one, Wolves against Manchester United, whereas we'll be giving you the updates for West Ham United against Bournemouth. So once again, guys, would like to thank each one and every one of you who have tuned in, for those who have dropped those likes, for those who have given in your votes in the poll, and especially thanks to those who have subscribed to the channel. Please do subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a nice one. Take care.